The ground exploded as the black stag beetle's monstrous mandibles snapped shut, narrowly missing the metallic blue scout ant. Before the dust could settle, a vicious red fire ant launched from the towering grass, tackling the scout mid-air in a desperate ambush. Kicking the crimson assassin directly into the furious beetle's path, the bleeding scout frantically signaled a nearby patrol of heavy lifters.
Leave everything. Help! No! No, not him! Keep away!
They emerged from the darkness into the blinding light. A disciplined line of soldiers and workers ready for the wilderness. A massive dewdrop clings to a clover leaf above. It trembles under its own weight, a liquid crystal orb about to fall. The drop shatters against the ground like a crystal bomb. To the tiny travelers, the impact sounds like a distant explosion. The metallic blue scout and leads the way through jagged pebbles. He stays low, navigating the treacherous terrain with grace. They reach the edge of the great gravel path. It is a sun-scorched wasteland where heat rises in visible waves. The intense heat threatens to desiccate their fragile joints. Every step on the hot stones is a battle for survival. Suddenly, the earth tremors. The heavy footfalls of a passing giant shake the world, signaling an approaching shadow. A massive human shadow eclipses the sun. Darkness plunges the world into a chilling, temporary void of fear. The ants freeze instantly. They press their bodies into the crevices of the earth, waiting for the vibration to fade.
It's so bright!
With the danger past, they scramble across the hot stones. Their pace quickens as they detect a sweet, intoxicating scent. The scent of a fallen fruit draws them forward. It is a prize that promises life for the colony. But the prize is not unguarded. A lone stag beetle emerges from the mulch, its massive mandibles snapping with force. The metallic blue scout and signals a tactical spread. The workers circle the titan while the soldiers move to the front. They don't attack blindly. They use their collective agility to confuse the lumbering beast as it lunges at moving shadows. A sudden gust of wind sweeps through the garden. It carries the scent of ozone and the promise of a storm. They reach the fallen plum. Its skin is split open, revealing a sugary, fermented treasure that glows like amber. The team begins the grueling task of harvesting. Their mandibles tear through the pulp with mechanical and efficient speed. Above them, the sky turns a bruised purple. The first heavy drop of rain slams into a nearby leaf.
Is it over?
The impact nearly flips the entire foraging party. They are forced to hold on as the world begins to flood.
The storm approaches. We must reach the nest now.
Each ant carries a load twice its body weight. Their legs strain against the slippery mud as they start the return.
Just a little further.
They encounter a deep fissure in the earth. A canyon created by the runoff, blocking their path back to the mound.
Focus on the arch.
Without hesitation, the workers lock their legs together. They form a living bridge across the churning brown torrent. One by one, the foragers cross the trembling structure. The bridge sways dangerously as the water rises beneath them.
I must reach the other side! Too dangerous, Scout! I see them! They need help!
The last ant scrambles across just as the edge crumbles. The team regroups on the far side with cargo intact.
Hurry!
They find temporary shelter under a hosta plant. The rain drums a deafening war march against the thick leaves above. In the shadows, a pair of multifaceted eyes gleam. A jumping spider crouches on a low-hanging stem, ready to strike. It strikes without warning, a blur of fur and fangs. But the metallic blue scout ant is faster than the predator. The scout lashes out with a chemical spray. The hunter is disoriented, giving the squad a chance to vanish into undergrowth. They move through a forest of rotting twigs and glowing fungi. The path is eerie and filled with strange light. They stumble upon a rival colony scent trail. A sharp, aggressive pheromone marks this territory as extremely hostile. A patrol of fire ants emerges from the darkness. Their bodies are a fiery red, mandibles clicking a declaration of war. The two sides clash in the mud. It is a chaotic swirl of grappling limbs and stinging abdomens under the rain. The metallic blue scout ant realizes they are outnumbered. He signals for a desperate maneuver to escape the carnage.
Fall back! But, sir! Go! I'll hold it off!
Good luck!
They lead the team up the vertical face of a discarded clay pot. The porous surface is their only hope for safety.
Hurry, brothers!
The fire ants are close behind, their pursuit relentless. Even the pouring rain cannot stop their aggressive drive. At the rim of the pot, the scout finds a length of twine. It is a lifeline stretching toward a rose bush. They transition to the rope, the wind whipping them back and forth. They are tiny acrobats on a high wire. The fire ants hesitate at the edge of the clay. They are unwilling to leave the safety of the pot as the storm peaks. High above the chaos, the metallic blue scout ant looks back. His team is safe for now, but home is still far. They navigate the thorny labyrinth of the rose bush. The sharp spikes act as a barrier and a shield. A sudden flash of lightning illuminates the world. It reveals the silhouette of a praying mantis perched on a bud.
The storm is getting worse. We need to move now. Follow me closely. Be careful.
The ants move with agonizing slowness. They mimic the swaying of the leaves to avoid detection by the hunter. They reach the main trunk and begin the long descent. The floodwaters below have finally started to recede into the soil. The mound is finally in sight, a fortress of mud and sand. It stands defiant against the elements and the storm. But the entrance is blocked by a wall of debris. Sodden grass and pebbles have sealed the way home. They work together, clearing the debris with frantic energy. The light of day begins to fail as they dig.
Almost there. Heave!
Hold on, sisters. I found a way through. Take my hand.
We're so tired.
Don't worry. We'll make it. I promise.
Inside the tunnels, the air is thick and warm. The familiar scent of the queen provides profound relief to the travelers. They deposit their spoils in the granaries. The colony buzzes with news of their return and the riches they brought. The metallic blue scout ant retreats to a quiet alcove. He cleans his fouled antennae, feeling the weight of the journey lift. Outside, the storm breaks, leaving a refreshed world. But the landscape remains forever dangerous for the small. The stars begin to twinkle through clearing clouds. Their light reflects off the wet mound like 1,000 tiny beacons. The colony settles into a rhythmic hum. Their internal clocks prepare for the challenges the next dawn will surely bring. Deep within the earth, the queen stirs. Her presence is a silent promise that the cycle will continue regardless of storms. The metallic blue scout ant closes his eyes, his body still. The heartbeat of the colony lulls the world into peace. Dark shadows stretch across the garden once more. But the ants are safe, a testament to the power of the many. The screen fades as the last embers of sunset disappear. Only the quiet, persistent clicking of the world remains. Tomorrow, the grass will be taller and predators hungrier. But the spirit of the swarm remains forever unbroken. Through fire, flood, and fog they endure. They are the silent masters of the undergrowth, weaving the forest's fabric. The final light fades from the scout's blue carapace. The silence of the night swallows the garden whole. We leave them there, a tiny civilization thriving. They wait in the cracks of our world for the sun to rise. The story of the small is the story of the infinite. A cinematic struggle played out on a stage of moss. Every mission is a legend for the swarm. Every survivor is a hero in the grand, unspoken history of insects. The journey ends here, but the colony remains. A living machine of emotion and instinct, moving toward the light.
The mission begins at dawn. Understood. I am ready.